I love a good health trend. There's something so exciting about discovering new ways to live better and feel great. And lately, I've been hearing so much about the blue zones. These are fascinating regions around the globe where people seem to have unlocked the secrets to longevity and well-being. These are special places around the world where people live longer, healthier lives. Imagine reaching your 90s or even 100s while still being active and full of life. Think Sardinia, Italy, or Okinawa, Japan. These places are not just beautiful, they are home to some of the healthiest and happiest people on Earth. What's their secret? It's not some fancy pill or expensive treatment. It's something much more accessible and natural. It's their diet and lifestyle. They focus on simple, wholesome living, which seems to make all the difference. The Blue Zone diet is all about eating whole, unprocessed foods. They avoid the processed and artificial, sticking to what nature provides. We're talking fruits, vegetables, beans, lentils, whole grains, the good stuff. These foods are packed with nutrients and are the cornerstone of their diet. They also prioritize movement, community, and purpose. It's not just about what they eat, but how they live their lives every day. It's a holistic approach to living, and I was eager to see if it would live up to the hype. Could adopting these habits really make a difference in my life? So I decided to try it for myself. I wanted to immerse myself in the Blue Zone lifestyle and see firsthand what it was all about. For one whole week, I ate like the world's healthiest people. I filled my plate with vibrant, nutrient-rich foods and embraced their way of living. I was a little nervous, I'll admit. Changing your diet can be tough, especially when you're used to certain habits and comforts. But I was also excited to see how my body would respond. Would I notice a difference in my energy levels, my mood, or even my overall health? But I was also excited to see how my body would respond. Would I have more energy? Would I feel more vibrant and alive? Would I have more energy? Would I feel lighter and healthier? These were the questions on my mind as I embarked on this journey. Would I feel lighter and healthier? There was only one way to find out, and I was ready to dive in and discover the answers for myself. There was only one way to find out, so join me as I explore the Blue Zones and see if their secrets to longevity and health can transform my life too. The first step was to clear out my pantry. I knew that to make a real change, I had to start with a clean slate. It was time to say goodbye to all the processed foods that had been a staple in my diet for far too long. Goodbye processed snacks and sugary treats. It felt liberating to let go of these unhealthy habits. I was ready to welcome a new, healthier lifestyle. It was time to stock up on fresh produce, legumes, and whole grains. I headed to the farmer's market and the grocery store, excited to fill my cart with vibrant, nutritious foods. I have to admit, my grocery cart looked a lot more colorful than usual. The array of greens, reds, and yellows was a feast for the eyes, and I felt a sense of pride in my choices. I found some great recipes online and in cookbooks. There were so many creative ways to prepare these wholesome ingredients, and I couldn't wait to try them all. There were so many delicious options to choose from. From hearty salads to flavorful stews, I discovered that healthy eating didn't have to be boring or bland. I was determined to make this a positive experience. No deprivation here. I focused on the abundance of tasty, nutritious foods I could enjoy, rather than what I was giving up. The night before my Blue Zone adventure, I felt a mix of excitement and anticipation. I spent some time journaling my thoughts and goals, reflecting on the journey ahead. It was like the night before a big trip. I packed my suitcase with everything I needed, including my new healthy snacks and a sense of determination. I knew this week would be different, but I was ready to embrace the challenge. With a clear mind and a healthy pantry, I felt prepared to take on whatever came my way. Let me tell you, the food was amazing. Every bite was a burst of flavor and freshness. I was eating so many delicious and flavorful dishes. The markets were brimming with vibrant fruits and vegetables, each more enticing than the last. I started each day with a hearty bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and nuts. The combination of creamy oats, juicy berries, and crunchy nuts was the perfect way to fuel my mornings. Lunch was usually a big salad with chickpeas, quinoa, and a light vinaigrette. The chickpeas added a satisfying protein punch, while the quinoa provided a nutty texture that complemented the crisp greens. And dinner was a feast of roasted vegetables, lentil soup, or a veggie stir-fry. The roasted vegetables were caramelized to perfection, and the lentil soup was hearty and comforting. One of my favorite discoveries was a traditional Okinawan sweet potato dish. These sweet potatoes were unlike any I had ever tasted, with a rich, creamy texture and a natural sweetness that was simply divine. It was so simple yet so flavorful. The simplicity of the ingredients allowed the natural flavors to shine through, making each bite a delightful experience. I also loved experimenting with different herbs and spices. Growing my own herbs added a fresh, aromatic touch to my dishes. They added so much depth and complexity to my meals. Each herb and spice brought its own unique character, transforming simple dishes into culinary masterpieces. Section 4. My body's transformation. By day 3, I started to notice a difference. I had more energy throughout the day. I wasn't reaching for that afternoon cup of coffee anymore. And my mind felt sharper and more focused. I was sleeping better too. I was waking up feeling refreshed and energized. My digestion also improved. I felt lighter and less bloated, and my skin started to glow. It was amazing to see how much of an impact diet could have on my overall well-being. As Section 5, the Blue Zone verdict. This experience was truly eye-opening. I never realized how much my diet was affecting my energy levels, mood, and overall health. The Blue Zone diet wasn't about deprivation, it was about abundance. Abundance of flavor, nutrients, and life. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. It's not just a diet, it's a lifestyle change. And it's one that I believe can benefit everyone. So why not give it a try? You might be surprised at how good you feel.